Hey guys, welcome back. This is Agz&Chad living the dream vlog. So as you notice guys, it's been a while since I uploaded my last vlog, but today's vlog we are going to share with you guys one of the realest experience that we had living in the Philippines. So Chad will tell you the story behind.
It's something that we had mentioned before, or I think I had, about the bank accounts. I don't think I've really said anything bad. I've not really said anything bad about the Philippines, have I?
No,
Right?
you
Well,
haven't.
on here. So I'm gonna call some things out that I've seen, just and for simplicity's sake, for anybody that's looking to do this. Number one, I say simplicity. I don't know if there's anything really simple over here, and I'm not bitching about that. It is what it is. There's some trade-offs, there's some challenges, but some things about the bank accounts. And she told me to make this short and simple. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. So I thought, get here, open up a bank account, right? Need a bank account, get money. Went to a bank account, and I'm gonna mention names, not individual names, but PNB. We go to PNB to open up a bank account, a joint account. They wouldn't let us open up a joint account. They let her open up an account, and I'll be honest with you, it was six months ago.
Yeah.
Right, so it's been a while. But they wouldn't let us open up a joint account, number one, and they let her open up an account, and it had to be a savings account. They wouldn't let her open up a checking account, and they said that after 4 months, 6 months,
4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months,
Yeah.
she could get a checking account. At that point in time, so what, man? And then I was kind of like upset about it. Then I got to think about who cares, man? We're together all the time. Give us an ATM card in case we got to draw money out, because the intent was I was going to have money transferred over here and then take it out of the ATM over here. I just go to the ATM and take out my monthly budget from overseas. No problem. I think it's $250 a transaction. You could only take out, and I mentioned this before, you could only take out in Laguna. So I'm going to assume most ATMs in the Philippines, the max you can take out is 50,000 pesos a day. So anyhow, now that we're on the island, a little bit different. 50,000 max, but 10,000 a transaction. So we decided that we'd go to BDO and open up an account. We go to BDO, have to make an appointment, filled out all of the paperwork. We're in there for quite a while. I mean, to find out that they would contact us to let us know if we can open an account there. So we leave. I think they contact us and say that we can't open a joint account.
Yeah, okay, let me explain this one.
Yes, go
So
ahead.
we tried to open the account in BDO because as I'm researching and as our friend says, it's easier, so we tried BDO. Then they let us fill up those paperwork in the bank, and then they told us they will call us when it's ready. So after a week of waiting, they called us and they said, I'm sorry, but you guys cannot open a joint account. I will open the account, but ever. So it's only under my name. So we are thinking, okay, fine. Why we cannot open a joint account? They were saying that it is because we want a valid ID and then they want a permanent visa. So my husband have a balikbayan visa that time, and then he have the ACR, which is in the Philippines, one of the requirements when you open the account is the ACR. They said it is written voluntary. They were making an excuse that it's this another reason why you cannot open a joint account. And it was like I was pissed because of that one, because why? It's like that is not like a real reason. So I make a complaint about that one, and then they called me back and they were saying, you can open a joint account, but you are not going to get the ATM. Instead, you will only have a passbook. So we just decided, okay, never mind. So we came here in Siargao, and then...
Well, no. First, we went back to PNB.
Oh, yeah.
So we go back to PNB, go in there. Can we open up a joint account? Yes, no problem. Fill out all the paperwork again. quite a bit of paperwork, actually. I mean, not no overwhelming. Fill out this paperwork, and then once again, we'll contact you in a week. I think they said that they would contact us in a week, right? So I don't think they contacted us. I think we contacted them, and essentially they said, yeah, everything is good. You'll get your ATM cards. You're gonna, yes, joint account, good. You'll get your ATM cards in, or I'll get my ATM card because I already had one in 5 days, 2 weeks or something like that. So, okay, got a joint account, everything's good, waiting on my ATM card, and hang up the phone. I mean, literally, I say 30 seconds. It's probably more like a minute or so, but it was not that long. Hang up the phone, we have the conversation that everything's good. The phone rings. It's PNB. Oh, I'm sorry, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here. I'm sorry, the manager said no. You can't open up a joint account. So I'm dumbfounded. You know, what's going on? So the next step is I'm going to call it corporate headquarters. I write PNB, and I contact them in, I think, Makati, but nonetheless Manila. And I ask them, and I explain, I'm a foreigner, married to a Filipina. What do I need to do to open, what are the requirements to open up a joint account at PNB? They write me back, they give me, they basically sent me a list of requirements. I essentially had all the requirements on there, but the number one thing, ACR. So the bottom line here is each branch, that manager determines who can open up an account at the branch, which is, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. The point being is they're making money off of me being a customer there, and they don't want to open up an account for me. And I'm like, well, I don't get it. I do not get it. So kind of long story short, we get to Siargao and we go to PNB and we open up a joint account. The point being is it depends on what branch you go to and what they're going to say. But the key is ACR. That's all you need to open up an account. But that branch manager makes the decision whether you open up an account there. All I know is that our experience is Los Baños. 2 different bank accounts, no. We walk right into PNB here in a matter of minutes, get it. So if anybody that knows anything about the Philippines or live here, or if you're watching our vlogs, is it's dependent on where you go to conduct business. All I can say is if you have an ACR, you should be good, but then even then, it's up to the manager there. Just so this is more of a, not an answer to how to do it, but beware, because you may or may not be able, depending on where you're at. This is just based on our limited experience, and like I said, I don't have an answer for anyone, and this is kind of more of a gripe, bitch, complaint, letting you all know that it's a pain in the ass, and none of it makes sense. I don't really have any advice other than do research and go from there. I mean, right? I don't know what else to really say about it.
If you are in the city and then if you know someone in the bank that is working, maybe that will help you open a bank. But in the Philippines, things are different. Each places have their own rules. Like in Siargao, things are easier here when you are getting driver's license and bank account as our experience. But in the city, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why. I don't know if this is like Los Baños specifically. I don't know if it's a foreigner thing, because there's not a whole lot of foreigners there. So I don't know if it's a foreigner thing to where you come to Siargao and there's quite a few foreigners here. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. I don't know. So at the end of the day, we do have a PNB account, but I want to say it was a pain in the ass. It was a pain in the ass there, but here, too easy. Like I said, just more of a heads up. I don't have an answer.
no, that is like your experience opening an account as a foreigner.
Yeah. Kind of a pain in the ass. Like I said, man, there's things that are challenges here, and there's things that aren't challenges here. But that's the bank account. That's just based on our experience, and it depends on where you go. it's up to the manager to tell you whether you can have a bank account or open a bank account or not, or have a joint account, whatever the case may be. So anyhow, stay tuned. We've got, like I said, we got some things planned in the works coming up, so we'll start doing some more vlogs.
About our life here in Siargao. Okay, bye bye.